Hello friends, welcome to English Grammar and Literature World. Today's video we will be talking about one word substitutions based on SSC, CGL, CHSL, MTS previous year's questions. So as we move forward, first of all, a creature which depends on others. That is option A, bacteria, option B, virus, option C, parasite, or option D, microbes. The right answer is option C, that is parasite. So bacteria is not the right answer. Virus also not the right answer. Microbes mean organisms, include both harmful and harmless. Okay. So microbes is not the right answers. The right answer is option C, that is parasite. Next, study of sound and sound waves. Option A, physics. Option B, acoustics. Option C, demography, or option D, botany. The right answer is option B, that is acoustics. Acoustics is a branch of physics dealing with sound. Okay, and demography means study of population. Botany, study of plants. That's why option B is the right answer. Next, a place of burial. That is option A, building. Option B, observatory. Option C, laboratory, or option D, cemetery. So a place of burial, that is option D, cemetery. So option D is the right answer. Next, a lively, cheerful, outgoing person. That is option A, extrovert. Option B, introvert. Option C, orator, or option D, ambivert. So a lively, cheerful, outgoing person, that is option A, extrovert. So look, introvert means someone who is very reticent. Okay, that is introvert. So introvert is the opposite of extrovert. That's why introvert is not the right answer. Orator means someone who is very good in speech. That is orator. Okay, and what is the meaning of ambivert? So ambivert is a combination of extrovert and introvert. That is ambivert. That's why option C and D are not the right answers. So the right answer is option A, that is extrovert. Next, a number which is used to divide another numbers. That is option A, divisible. Option B, quotient. Option C, divisor, or option D, remainder. So look, a number which is used to divide another number, that is undoubtedly option C, divisor is the right answer. Next, groups of bees. That is option A, pack. Option B, gaggle. Option C, shoal, or option D, swarm. A group of bees, actually option D, swarm. So look, what is the meaning of pack? Actually, pack is used for group of dogs, wolves. Okay, and gaggle means a group of goose, or you can say a group of geese. That is gaggle. And shoal is used in case of fish. You can say a group of fish, that is shoal. So option A, B, C are not the right options. So the right answer is option D, that is swarm. Next, a person who loves or collects books. Look at the options. Option A, Anglophile. Option B, bibliophile. Option C, pedophile, or option D, heliophile. Which one is the right answer? A person who loves or collects books, that is option B, bibliophile. Okay, So what is the meaning of Anglophile? So Anglophile means a person who loves English culture. Okay, that is Anglophile. And pedophile means criminal interest in children. That is one kind of pedophile. And what is the meaning of heliophile? Heliophile means love sunlight. That is heliophile. So option B is the right answer. Bibliophile. Next, a man whose wife is dead. That is option A, widower, option B, bachelor, option C, widow, or option D, ascetic. So a man whose wife is dead, option A, that is widower. What is the meaning of bachelor? Bachelor means never married. That is bachelor. Widow means a woman whose husband has died. That is widow. And ascetic is a simple, or you can say self-disciplined life. Okay. Example, saint, hermit, they are called ascetic. Okay. So option D is the right answer. A poem of lamentation on the death of someone. That is option A, epitaph, option B, soliloquy, option C, tragedy, or option D, elegy. So look, a poem of lamentation. Okay. So lamentation means one kind of song. This is a mournful song. So the option D is the right answer. Elegy. So elegy means lamentation on the death of someone. That is elegy, or one kind of mournful song. That is elegy. So epitaph means actually epitaph written on a tombstone. Okay, that is epitaph. And soliloquy is actually figure of speech. So tragedy means sad story. That is tragedy. The King Oedipus, you can say Oedipus complex is a great tragedy. Next, a thing which happens every 2 years. That is option A, bi-monthly, option B, biennial, option C, annual, or option D, century. Obviously a thing happens every 2 years. That is biennial. Annual means once a year. Century means 100 years. Bi-monthly means twice a month. Okay, that is bi-monthly. Next, killing of one's own father. It is a very easy one, also important. So what is the right answer? Option A, patricide, option B, matricide, option C, suicide, or option D, filicide. Obviously a king of one's own father, that is patricide. So you can remember patri and father, matri, mother means matri. Okay, so in this way you can remember this one word substitution. What is the meaning of matricide? So matricide means killing of one's mother, and suicide means killing of oneself. So killing of oneself, that is suicide. So look, what is the meaning of filicide? So filicide means killing one's children. Okay, killing one's children, that is filicide. So option is the right answer. Next, the study of religion. That is option A, psychology, option B, philosophy, option C, philology, or option D, theology. So look, study of religion, that is option D, theology. So theology means study of the divine, or you can say religious belief. Okay, that is theology. So psychology is not the right answer. Philosophy is totally inappropriate. And what is the meaning of philology? Philology is an actual study of language. Okay, philology is a study of language. That is philology. So philology also inappropriate. So option D, that is theology, is the right answer. Next, hundreds of people were removed from a place. So what is the right one word substitution? Look at the options. Option A, evacuated. Option B, assassination. Option C, terminated. Or option D, invaded. So the right answer is option A, that is evacuated. Okay. Assassination means murder by sudden. Assassination is related to political murder. Okay, that is assassination. So one kind of sudden attack, that is assassination. And invaded means entered aggressively. Okay, so assassination, terminated and invaded are inappropriate. So option A, that is evacuated, is the right answer. Next, a person who avoids sensory pleasures and physical comforts, that is option A, frugal. Option B, Epicurean. Option C, ascetic. Or option D, bohemian. Obviously, a person who avoids sensory or physical comforts, that is ascetic. So ascetic is related to saint, hermit. Okay, someone who spends one kind of disciplined life. And what is the meaning of frugal? Frugal means economical or thrifty. Epicurean means loves luxury and pleasures. Okay, that is Epicurean. And a bohemian means unconventional lifestyle. That is bohemian. Okay, so option C, ascetic, is the right answer. Next, a person living in solitude, like a saint, for religious practices. Look at the options. Option A, here. Option B, heretic. Option C, cretin. Or option D, hermit. So the right answer is option D, hermit is the right answer. So here means legal inheritant, or you can say successor. Here means successor. Okay, and heretic is not the right answer. Cretin means stupid or idiot, one kind of idiot. That is cretin. So option D, hermit, is the right answer. Next, a person who is skilled in making maps. Look at the options. Option A, calligrapher. Option B, cartographer. Option C, cacographer. Or option D, curator. So curator. Sorry for typing mistakes. Okay, so what is the right answer? The right answer is option B, cartographer. So a person who is skilled in making maps, that is cartographer. So calligrapher means good handwriting. Okay, and cacographer is quite opposite of the calligrapher, bad handwriting, that is calligrapher. And curator, so curator, a person who oversees an museum or zoo, that is curator. So curator is totally inappropriate. So cartographer is the right answer. Next, copying someone else's work and trying to submit it as your own, that is option A, polygamy. Option B, preamble. Option C, plagiarism. Or option D, extempore. So copying someone else's work, that is option C, plagiarism. So this one is very important. Okay, so plagiarism is the right answer. So polygamy means marrying many spouses, that is polygamy. And extempore means without preparation, that is extempore. Okay, next, a person who regards the whole world as his country, that is option A, cosmopolitan. Option B, contemporary. Option C, pacifist. Or option D, celibate. So look, a person who regards the whole world as his country, that is option A, cosmopolitan. Okay, so a cosmopolitan sees himself as a global citizen. Look, contemporary means belonging to same time period, that is contemporary. And pacifist means someone who opposes war and in violence. Okay, against war and violence, that is pacifist. And celibate means abstains from marriage, that is celibate. Next, the arrangement of events or dates in the order of their occurrence. That is option A, theology, option B, psychology, option C, entomology, or option D, chronology. The right answer is option D, that is chronology. So arrange of events or dates in the order of their occurrence, that is chronology. Theology is a study of divine things, or you can say study of religion, that is theology. So theology is not the right answer. Psychology is totally opposite, and entomology means study of insects. Okay, that is entomology. So option C is not the right answer. Next, a woman having more than one husband at the same time. That is option A, polyandry, option B, monogamy, option C, endogamy, or option D, polymathy. The right answer is option A, that is polyandry. Okay, so polyandry means having more than one husband at the same time, that is polyandry. And monogamy means one partner. Endogamy means marriage within a specific group. Okay, that is endogamy. And polymathy is a wide ranging knowledge. So polymathy is totally opposite. So polymathy means wide ranging knowledge. Next, a professional rider in horse races. That is option A, batsman, option B, jockey, option C, stuntman, or option D, southpaw. Obviously option B, jockey, is the right answer. Okay, so look, stuntsman means a trained professional person who performs in films, in TVs. Okay, that is stuntsman. And southpaw means left-handed person. So option C, D are not appropriate. Next, the doctor who deals with the female productivity system. Which one is the right one-word substitution? Look at the options. Option A, ophthalmologist, option B, cardiologist, option C, gynecologist, or option D, orthodontist. The right answer is option C, that is gynecologist. So the doctor who deals with the female reproductive system, that is option C is the right answer. So ophthalmologist means eye specialist. Okay, ophthalmologist means eye specialist, and cardiologist means heart specialist, or gynecologist means a doctor who deals with the female reproductive system, that is gynecologist. And orthodontist means the doctor who deals with teeth. Okay, next, the study of statistics. That is option A, cartography, option B, choreography, option C, cinematography, or option D, demography. Obviously the study of statistics, that is option D, demography, is the right answer. So demography means study of population. Okay, cartography related to map making, and choreography related to dance designing, that is choreography, and cinematography is related to film making, that is cinematography. And demography is the study of population. Okay, that is statistics, demography. So this is the last one, the study intended to teach moral lesson. That is option A, parasite, option B, parable, option C, parboil, or option D, parable. So which one is the right answer? Let me know in comment. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Keep reading, keep writing, keep subscribing English Grammar and Literature World. Stay connected for more updates. Thank you.